Okay, great. Well, we come back because maybe one incoming call to stop the video recording. We're talking about Lama, we're talking about MD902. For your careers in Hong Kong flying, anything is funny or interesting you can share to us?
Oh, there's many. One of my comments I shared in a few occasions, when I first joined Heliservices, I was asked to do some missions that I was not used to in America, which was to bring a coffin to the to the cemetery.
Coffin delivery.
Yeah, coffin delivery to the cemetery. I remember with Kit actually.
Yeah.
And that was
in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, yeah.
Coffin.
We do use the helicopter for carrying underslung material to mostly will be for the mountains tower repeaters and then electricity power lines and stuff like that, slope stabilization. But we also required to do other tasks, a little bit like building the graves on the hillside and stuff like that. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of good job. You know, me, every time I see a llama, and maybe you are the pilot,
Sometimes.
I will always wave my hand.
Yeah.
If nobody there, I would say, Andy, go, and Dominic, try your best, something like that. I would say something in cycle.
You know what? When I fly the helicopter, if I fly by a mountain and I see some hiker on the hill, I always wave at them. Unless I'm very busy doing a specific task, but otherwise if I can wave at them,
Excuse me?
they wave me back.
Excuse me, as a pilot in air, is it possible or allowed that you to do the water kick, little bit left, right to say hello, something like that? Is some of the message is not allowed?
You can, well actually what I would do sometimes, especially for my ground crew, I will flick my lights on and off.
Yeah? Oh!
Yeah, I could also move the helicopter, but it has to be agreed, like I want to do something to show them I see them, especially if they're waving at me to make sure that I can be in contact with them to bring the material. So.
As my feeling, when I'm saying, how Dominic, when we and I are saying how to you, the feedback for us, if you can do a little bit rudder.
Well, it depends, because if I'm moving fast, then the helicopter might be not very comfortable for the passengers in the back if I do that. So I can blink my lights or wave my hand, or maybe tilt the helicopter a little bit and then make a turn over the people, but that's depend what kind of mission I'm doing. Sometimes.
In Hong Kong, there will be 4 units or department, they will operate the helicopter. First is the Heliservices.
Yeah.
Second is the Air Force of PLC.
PLA.
And the Aviation Club.
Yes.
Is there any more? Oh, government.
GFS,
government flying
services. Yeah.
Only this 4 units, right?
No, there's the Sky Shuttle going to Macau.
Really?
Yes, from Shuntak, yes.
Yeah. My first flight by heli to Macau, when I'm returning, I paid 860 only.
Oh, that's good.
But now, 2,000 something.
Yeah, the price went up. Everything is more expensive.
Yeah, that's
For us,
right.
these helicopters are very expensive. The parts are quite costly.
Okay, we get in the topics about the drones, and the heli.
Yes.
You fly drone before?
Yeah, I fly drones.
What the drone you fly? They might be very interesting to know.
I tried the DJI.
Which model?
I don't remember because it was my colleague drone, so I tried it just by curiosity. Oh, the Mac
Phantom? Maverick?
Maverick.
Yeah.
Maverick. Very. I'm impressed about the technology of the drone nowadays. It's amazing. I have to say, in some ways, it's above or beyond the helicopter technology because it can go faster.
Yeah. This is quite funny feeling myself. Of course, the big brand like DJI, they're a very good company. The product is very good, but it's too automatic. It's not like we do the manual.
But I thought there was a mode on the drone that you can fly fully automatized or more manual. Sport mode I've seen. Yeah.
Like the MD have any function like auto hovering, waypoint, something can do?
Yes, this helicopter has the autopilot, so we'll fly on autopilot, but it doesn't have the access to hover. Some helicopters, like the GFS helicopter, will have the auto hover, but this one is you need to fly forward to use the autopilot function. Otherwise, you go on manual mode.
Oh, that means the MD didn't have the auto hovering.
No,
No.
It's a 3-axis. There's like the GFS is 4-axis, so they can.
I guess the MD is not cheap at all.
No.
Why don't they miss this part?
They're developing it for the next model actually.
Maybe they purchase something, pack in the module.
Yeah, well, I mean, because this design is already over 20 years old.
Sorry, back to the drones.
The drones, yes.
On your job,
Yes.
everyday duty,
Yeah.
did you see any drone in the sky
Yes.
by the pilot wheel?
Yes, often actually. And the way I see it depends on which mission I'm doing. I mean, usually if I fly close to the ground, because sometimes I bring the cargo, or I need to do a photography mission or an inspection of the power lines, I will need to fly very close
Yeah.
to the ground. And then if I see a drone, then I will put my lights on and I will stop, or I will try to avoid it. I will see what the drone operator will do. If the drone operator brings it down and I feel, wow, that's good, I continue my job. Usually I won't spend more than just a few minutes in the area, and then once I'm gone, the drone operator can come back up and continue their operation. Some of the drone operation is done under the NOTAMs, and then we know about it, so we try to avoid the area.
That you mean that the drone pilot is quite cooperate with?
Yes, but I've seen the opposite too. I've been flying over, let's say, I remember one case actually. I was flying at 1,500 feet over Stanley. And then suddenly I see that white spot. I thought at first it was a bird, but then when it came close to me, it was a DJI, the white one,
Yeah.
because it was so close. I could see the model. I said, whoa, that's a little bit dangerous because at that height. And then I was coming in, and if I would have hit, it could have been catastrophic. So I felt, oh, okay. So in the aviation industry, especially in Hong Kong, we have a regular meeting with the Civil Aviation Department and all the other user of the airspace, including the radio control aircraft. And then we have an agreement that if we see a drone flying in an area that can be potentially dangerous, mean high or over congested area, then we'll pass the information to the tower control, which will pass to the others. Not so much to prosecute the people, but to be aware of the danger, especially not just a drone, it can also be the kite flying. People fly the kite very high. I've seen it over Taipo at 1,005. And I know the area, so I try to go around. It can also be the paragliders. The paragliders will fly in Hong Kong, so I will just pass the information to the tower control so they can pass to the others for safety, because in Hong Kong, we are many airspace users and we want to share it safely. We don't want to start banging on each other's head about this is my airspace. It's everybody's airspace, and we need to share it very safely. So the thing is about the drone, what advice I can tell to the drone user?
Thank you, please.
Yes, very important, this one. The drone operator will hear and see the helicopter before the helicopter pilot will see the drone, obviously, because of the noise of the helicopter and the size of it compared to the drone noise and the drone size. And I tell the same thing to the people paragliding. So the point is...
you also are paraglider pilot?
I do paragliding too. Wow. So I want to share the airspace safely with everybody.
Yes.
I tell them, if you hear or see an helicopter, just move away a little bit. The helicopter won't stay there long unless it's doing a rescue mission or a utility mission for the power company or things like that. And then it will go within minutes, and then you can resume your flight. Just by going down, you make it safer, or moving away from the helicopter trajectory, because you'll see the helicopter before the helicopter see you. And if you don't do nothing and you're not aware of it, then there can be a collision. The collision can affect the people in the helicopter, but also the people on the ground. So let's share the airspace safely together.
Yes. You already give some of the education, right?
Yes.
When we are flying on the same airspace, what should they do? But I tell you one situation. It happened on me not more than maybe 3 times already. When I'm flying in front of a mountain or hill,
yes.
When the helicopter comes up on the mountain top, the ridge.
Oh, behind the ridge.
Maybe you don't know that. I just have 3 seconds to reactions. Of course, I'm stay low.
Yes.
It's not over the ridge. We will not have any issue. But if the people they didn't get the right attitude to fly the drones, I always warn them. It's not you are thinking. When you hear the voice of the engine, you only have 3 seconds for reaction. And what can you do in the 3 seconds, right? So I asked them to keep it low,
Yes.
below the mountain, below the
ridge line.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So the thing is that as a drone pilot, it's important to have the situational awareness. If you're flying a drone and you know behind you there's a ridge or there's a potential to have an aircraft coming in, just keep that in mind. And then, of course, it's better if you're two to operate a drone because one will be focusing on flying a drone and another friend by your side you can ask any of your friends to look around and hear if they see any aircraft, then they can pass the information to you because you might be focused on flying the drone.
Actually, thank you very much for your information or your experience to share with us how we can do in Hong Kong. Everybody, us or yours, will respect each other's.
Yes.
What the right thing we do. We can keep the industry for a longer time.
Absolutely.
Can we grow?
Yes.
The first principle is safety.
Safety.
As all kind of the aviations.
Yeah.
As an airline, as a heli, as a fixed wing, as a drone pilot is same.
Yes.
May I have extremely appreciation to you today.
Yes. Thank you so
I always want to say one more word.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your boss.
Yeah.
Gathering with family, they do a lot of great things for Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's
They
great.
support farming, they support fishermen, donate a lot of things for so many years, never stop.
Yes.
I would say I respect and give this family salute.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dominic.
Yes.
Friends,
Yes.
friends, thank you
What
very
we
much.
want to do is
Yeah.
that to like you exactly like you said to spare the to share the space safely, and that is done under the airmanship.
Yeah.
So as a pilot, then you have share the airmanship.
Heliservices is a great company. This charity is for all your courage.
Thank you so much. We're gonna share that.
You teach me a lot
those
of
fruits.
things about the heli.
Yes.
I teach you something about the fixed wing.
Oh my.
Hobby, auto hovering. I'm not doing the advertising. Please remove it. I'm not doing the advertising.
It's not advertising.
I just want Dominic to know we have a lot of funny things can do. Not only real side, it's also many different kind of the hobbyists, flying hobby can bring a lot of fun. And more important is education for the young.
Definitely, yeah.
When they start to build a model airplane, they will start this hobby, they learn a lot of things, which is not only limited to the flying object.
Yes.
They learn a lot.
It's good. Good to educate people about the
Like you.
all this industry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. The invitation,
you.
the interview is almost half hour.
Okay.
Which is much longer than I told Kid is 10 minutes only.
Okay.
But we have unlimited topics.
Okay,
Maybe
that's
off the camera, one day I come with you have a coffee.
Yes,
You
yes,
can
yes.
call deeper about the heli, flying. I
Definitely.
share your information to all our fellows.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you. Bye-bye.